Hey everybody, and welcome back to TV Talks with your girl. It's your girl back again with another recap and breakdown. And baby, we need to talk about this ending because Tyler Perry really said y'all not going to sleep peacefully tonight. Today we are breaking down Tyler Perry's ZATIMA Season 4 Part 2, Episode 12. And that wild courthouse cliffhanger involving Tony getting arrested outside the courthouse. We're also talking about Connie's emotional custody battle, Angela being caught in yet another messy love triangle, Zach and Fatima trying to hold everything together, and all the chaos in between. Because this episode gave drama, comedy, tension, heartbreak, and a big setup for what's about to happen next. So let's get into it. First off, I actually like how this episode opened because Tyler Perry gave us two completely different morning vibes. On one side, we got Angela and Charles having this soft, calm, romantic morning together. You can clearly tell Charles is really falling for Angela. He looks at her like she's the only woman in the world. He's attentive, sweet, protective, and honestly probably more emotionally available than most men Angela has dealt with. But then we switch over to Zach and Fatima's house, and baby, it is pure confusion and stress. Zach trying to have a romantic moment with Fatima while Connie is downstairs had me hollering. The man is uncomfortable, distracted, and tired of everybody living in their house, and honestly, I don't blame him. Zach and Fatima can never have peace for more than 2 seconds before somebody's drama lands in their living room. And speaking of Connie, why did she think cooking breakfast was a good idea? That whole kitchen scene was hilarious but stressful at the same time. Connie almost burned the entire house down trying to help. Pots everywhere, smoke everywhere, confusion everywhere. Fatima was trying so hard to be respectful, but you can tell she was done. When Fatima basically banned Connie from touching the kitchen again for everyone's safety, I screamed because she tried to say it nicely, but we all knew she meant, girl, stay out of my kitchen before you kill us all. That scene added some comedy to another and otherwise heavy episode because this episode was emotionally draining. Now let's talk about Connie's custody battle because this was honestly the heart of the episode. Connie is struggling physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially all at once. She's dealing with chemotherapy, health issues, losing control of her life, and now trying to fight to get her children back after CPS got involved. And honestly, the hearing was rough. When the social worker started bringing up the negligence reports and details about the apartment fire, you could see Connie completely breaking down inside. The reveal that she fell asleep while exhausted from chemo while little Aiko was cooking was heartbreaking because it showed this wasn't necessarily a situation where Connie didn't love her kids. It showed a woman who was overwhelmed and falling apart. But at the same time, Fatima was absolutely right. Fatima told Connie straight up at the court was going to use every mistake against her, and that is exactly what happened. Courts do not care about intentions. They care about safety and stability. One thing about Fatima, though, she's going to fight for the people she loves. Fatima stepping up and basically becoming Connie's unofficial lawyer was one of my favorite parts of the episode. She was organized, passionate, intelligent, and protective. She knows how to command a room, and you can tell she genuinely wants Connie to win. That's why I love Fatima's character so much, because even when she's frustrated, she still shows up for people. Now, the judge appointing Connie's legal counsel at the end of the hearing was a small victory, but it's still clear this custody battle is far from over. Connie may have won a tiny steps today, but the bigger fight is still coming. And honestly, I think this storyline is only going to get darker from here. Now, let's move over to Angela because, girl, what are you doing? Angela has officially found herself trapped between Bryce and Charles, and the mess is getting worse every episode. Charles clearly wants something real with Angela. You can see it all over his face. That man is serious about her already, but Angela keeps trying to act emotionally unavailable while still entertaining the attention. Then Bryce randomly shows up with breakfast, made everything awkward immediately. The tension between Bryce and Charles was crazy. You could literally feel the jealousy through the screen, and Bryce still acting passive after Angela already set boundaries is exactly why she keeps getting frustrated with him. He keeps trying to force this fantasy relationship and marriage ideal onto her, even after she already told him she doesn't want that pressure. But let's be honest, Angela already likes the attention from both men. That's the real issue. She likes Bryce's history and emotional connection, but she also likes the fresh excitement and security she feels around Charles. And I think Tyler Perry is setting up a major explosion with this triangle because something feels off about Charles. I don't fully trust him yet. Some fans are already theorizing that Charles may have a secret family girlfriend or a hidden agenda because he almost seems too perfect right now. Tyler Perry loves introducing characters that look safe at first before revealing some huge secrets later. So I'm definitely side-eyeing him a little bit. But alright, y'all, let's talk about this ending because this is what everybody is talking about. After all the courtroom drama, the group is standing outside the courthouse trying to confront Connie and process everything that happened. For a brief moment, it almost feels peaceful. Then suddenly the police pulls up and the entire mood changes instantly. When the officer approached Tony and started asking questions about the black vehicle connected to the barbershop murder, my jaw dropped because we all know Tony was hiding something. The writers have been planting little clues for a while now that Tony was connected to something darker, but seeing the police finally catch up to him was still shocking, and you could see the panic all over Tony's face. That man knew immediately this wasn't a random conversation. This is connected to the murder. The black car situation is about to expose everything. Now, technically, Tony was taken in for questioning, but let's be real, once the police starts connecting vehicles to a murder investigation, things escalate fast, and he did not get arrested for the murder. The officer told him that he was taking him in for tickets, parking tickets. And what makes this even crazier is how public it happened outside the courthouse and in front of everybody right after Connie's hearing. Tyler Perry knew exactly what he was doing, ending the episode there because now everybody is left questioning, did Tony actually commit the murder? Was he helping cover it up? Who else knows the truth? And is that somehow about to get dragged into this mess too? Because y'all know that somehow always ends up in drama whether he asks for it or not. This cliffhanger was honestly one of the strongest endings of the show has had in a while because it completely shifts the energy of the season. Up until now, the focus has almost been on emotional relationship drama and Connie's custody situation. But now we're entering crime thriller territory, and that changes everything. Overall, I thought episode 12 did a really good job balancing humor, emotional moments, romance, drama, and suspense. The custody storyline gave the episode hearts. Angela's triangle gave us a mess. And Tony's arrest gave us a shocking cliffhanger we needed headed into the next episodes. Tyler Perry definitely understood the assignment with this one. But I need to know what y'all think. Do you think Tony is guilty? Do you trust Charles? Should Angela finally let Bryce go completely? And do y'all think Connie is going to get her kids back? Drop all your thoughts in the comments because we are definitely talking about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any more TV talks with your girl. Recaps, reviews, and breakdown. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, my Yoda babes. Bye, Yoda babes.